This episode of Sewer Baby is brought to you by Coca-Cola. Be less white. So last week, I drank a Sprite on the show. And in the pre-show live stream, I explained why I'm drinking Sprite. Because it's not caffeinated, we film at night, etc. So after the show, I got a comment. We got a comment saying that this person said they no longer drink Sprite because of the woke commercial. I'm like, dude, link me.
Right.
I haven't seen this.
Yes.
I watched it and I sent it to you a couple hours ago.
Yes.
I have nothing against any of the stuff going on in the video.
Yeah.
Dance around and be gay all you want.
Yeah.
But I don't want my soda company to shove their politics down my throat. Just shove your soda down my throat and shut your face.
Yeah.
How about that?
The video should just be dancing colas, and that'll do the trick.
Yeah. Or strippers.
Yeah.
Because that's not pushing an agenda.
No.
It's just
pushing boners. And we're down for that.
And now Coca-Cola wants you to be less white. Did you hear about this?
No.
What do you do?
I just
stay in the zone. No.
You know what I mean?
Dude, what do you do in between podcasts?
I just stay in the zone, man.
Because you literally don't know about anything that's going on.
No, I don't care.
No, you literally don't know about anything.
No, I stay in my happy place. I don't worry about the news.
Can I ask, what's an average day for you?
Just good times.
Because I don't get it.
Good times and in the zone. You're on the internets too much and you're reading the news. I don't care about the news.
Dude, there could have been a meteor that wiped out everybody but me and you. And you would just show up and be like, hey, dude.
Hey, dude. Good times.
What are we going to talk about?
What changes? Still good times. Yeah, man. So tell me, what's up with Coke?
So Coke now has this corporate training for their employees to be less white.
What do you mean?
But this was leaked. This was leaked, like their PowerPoint.
But was it actually titled on the PowerPoint, Be Less White?
That's the thing, is be less white.
Wow.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Let's throw another race in there. Let's see how that would fly.
And it's still, yes.
How would that fly?
It wouldn't fly, man.
Would Coca-Cola headquarters literally be in flames right now?
It would be. That is for sure. Riots. And Coca-Cola and Sprite are the same company.
Yeah, which makes this boycott pretty easy.
Yeah.
We're boycotting Coke too.
And just more politics. Hey, let us be your marketing department. Icy cold colas, tits, and boners, man.
Well, I don't know if we should put the boners in the commercial though.
Well, no, it's just a byproduct. You get some caffeine in you and some titties on the screen, bonerville.
But we're not showing the boner.
No.
Okay.
The boner is part of the experience.
Is that the new slogan?
Experience the boner. Experience our boners?
So guys, listen. We, all of us, are going to boycott Coca-Cola and Sprite. Now, mind you, I still have 4 Sprite left in the 6-pack I bought, so I will be finishing those. I'm not going to waste
But begrudgingly.
But, yeah, Sprite's garbage. I don't like the way it tastes.
I'm more of a Pepsi family guy anyways.
Yeah, Pepsi.
I prefer Pepsi.
It's all about Pepsi from now on.
Yeah.
Coke, Sprite.
There's only one type of Coke that stays on the table in this family, and it ain't cola.
What type is that?
So does that mean we have to get rid of this?
Oh no, that's one of my favorite things.
Right? But we know what it's about, so let's let it ride.
This is like a double entendre?
Yeah. Entendres stays. I was waiting at the end of the Sprite video because I wasn't sure if this is legit. It was so farce to me that I couldn't believe this is actually a real thing.
Yeah.
I was waiting at the end for one of the parents to shoot the kid with a shotgun.
Now, I would like to spend the rest of this episode
masturbating,
discussing what a creep laser is. So that was a good segue.
Yeah. Okay.
We established on a previous episode that you moved.
Yes.
You're at least 45 minutes away.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So last Wednesday evening, we filmed the podcast, we did the live stream. The next day, the very next day, guys, I go to my local Dollar Tree to buy bread and deodorant. as I'm driving out of the little strip mall, I see his car also exiting. Why is he near my house when he lives 45 minutes away? Is he stalking me? So I recognize it's him, even though it's raining and it's all fogged up in his car. One can only assume why.
Are you sure I was coming out of that strip mall though?
Yeah.
I wasn't already en route?
Nope.
Because in that case, you might have the wrong person. Because I wasn't in that strip mall though.
I was exiting the strip mall and you exited right behind me. And I turned right and you kept making all these lane changes to keep behind me until you finally had to.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I thought I was just on the highway.
No.
Really?
You were following me out of that strip mall for several blocks.
No, it wasn't me.
Dude, that was you.
Like, I was definitely in your hood, but that wasn't me.
That was you, idiot.
Dude, it wasn't.
That was your car in your face.
No, don't.
Are you stupid?
I'm telling you, I was on the highway, and I exited for my neck of the woods for downtown long before it came to you.
And then I texted you and I said, drive safe.
And
you
I said, you too.
Why did you say that?
Because I was in your hood. But I didn't go into that plaza.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't, man. This is the world's craziest coincidence.
Dude, are you stupid? That was your face driving your car.
My face was driving, but
Yeah.
It definitely wasn't me. I'm hands strictly.
So here's the thing. In that strip mall, there's a Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
There's a pet store.
Yeah.
And there's a donut shop. Where were you?
Oh, you're not talking about you're not talking about the other strip mall. Oh, you're talking about that one near the Costco.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there.
You're such a retard. Dude, you're so stupid.
Yeah, I was at the donut shop.
You just spent 10 minutes arguing with me saying you weren't there.
Yeah, because I wasn't there.
So you didn't see me.
No.
So you were behind me the whole time.
Yeah.
You didn't know you were behind me.
Dude, I had just picked up Chones, man. You think the world existed? I'm surprised. I go on autopilot at that point.
Guys, I made so many turns and he was behind me the whole time.
That's how good I am. It's ridiculous. I need to work for the government.
You realize I could kill you so easily. How did you not notice that I was there?
I did.
But I saw you
clue.
immediately.
No clue. And I was behind you and you noticed me?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And it was raining.
Then you're going to keep us safe from any tales.
Now here's the thing.
Yeah.
The main reason I brought up this story
Is to know what I ate.
is to out you
For
being at a donut shop.
Yeah.
Even though you keep talking about your fitness journey and I lost 30 pounds and I eat clean and I'm so strict and I had so many smoothies that I got a kidney stone.
That's not true.
But then you get busted at a donut
I
shop.
specifically told you. It's not that I'm eating clean. I never use those words. You keep insinuating that that's the situation.
You have a kale smoothie every morning.
Dude, idiot. I had McDonald's past the last shoot. I'm still having a good time, man. I can't say no to that stuff. It's just a little bit of balance.
What did you order?
I had. Now, it was an afternoon order, but I was eating breakfast foods. So I had a wrap, like a breakfast wrap with a hash brown inside and sausage. And I also had an everything bagel with cream cheese. And I had coffee and a bottle of water. There was a combo. So there was a hash brown in the wrap.
You said that.
And a hash brown out the wrap. 2 hash browns.
Are they the same hash brown?
No, they're not the same hash brown because that would be physically impossible, but they're both hash browns.
Okay.
Yeah. Delicious.
Did you drink the water?
I drank the water later in the day.
I'm done with water.
Why?
It dilutes your electrolytes.
So what do you drink?
I don't.
No liquid. You want to piss chalk.
The last 3 days maybe, I've been reintroducing milk. Now, you know I'm severely lactose intolerant.
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And that's not my only problem.
That is for sure. This conversation proves it.
I mean, that's not my only problem with milk.
Ah, okay.
It messes me up. 360.
He can't enjoy a night on the town because he has to either refrain.
Because I can't drink milk.
Yeah, because every good night on the town starts and ends with a little bit of milk. Is this another advertisement for the Dairy Society? But whenever we hang, you either have to refrain from things like ice cream,
right,
or anything too dairy rich.
Unless I have my lactose
unless he has his lactose pills.
But even then, this is what I'm saying, that even if I take, let's say I have a bowl of ice cream.
Okay.
And I have 3 lactose pills. Okay? Fine, the digestive problem is over.
Yeah.
No problem there. But my mouth tastes funny.
Right.
And it affects my sleep.
Right.
Like I'll wake up at 2 a.m. Yeah. So beyond the lactose, there's a problem.
Yes.
Okay? But, having said that, I recognize how healthy milk is for you.
Right.
Okay? So the last couple of days, 2 or 3 days, I've been taking a 1/4 cup of milk.
Okay.
Putting it in a cup. Okay? Heating it for 1:30 seconds.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And that is off trial and error. Because you wanted to decide what's the exact temperature that you can consistently heat milk and be ready to drink.
Yes. So here was my theory going in.
Yeah. You're like a self-sufficient toddler.
Yeah.
Right.
I weigh about the same.
Less.
More or less.
Yeah.
So here was my theorem going in. Okay? And if you watch this podcast, you know, in a previous episode, I said that I do better with warm melted cheese than I do cold cheese.
That is true.
Okay?
Yeah.
So give me a block of cheddar, I'm in trouble. You take that same cheddar, you put it into slices, you cut it into slices, put it on a plate, melt it in the microwave, and then I eat it with a fork, I digest it better.
Yeah.
So then I thought, what if this applies to milk?
Right.
What if it's a temperature issue?
Yeah.
What if all my issues are temperature related? Okay, not all my issues.
No.
But
the only temperature that would solve those is the sun. To burn you to death.
So I thought, you know what? Would hot milk be the answer?
Right.
So I get the milk so hot that it burns my esophagus, but not my mouth. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's a fine line.
Right.
I don't want it so hot that it burns my tongue, although trial and error, I have been burning my tongue a little bit.
Esophageal cancer, yes.
Right.
Inconvenience on the tongue, no.
I don't know if burning causes cancer. Oh.
Yeah, it does.
Suntans, burned skin, cause cancer.
Yeah, dude. Heat isn't the solution. And also, what's the delicate balance? Because you also have to reach the temperature before it overflows in your cup.
Oh my god, how do you know about that? How do you know about that, dude?
I was
you have cameras in my house?
Warming milk before you knew how to sip a tit.
Dude,
are you
do you
kidding me,
have cameras
man?
in my house?
Dude, you think I haven't been around the warm milk? I'm off the bandwagon.
Dude.
So yeah.
You didn't tell me.
I didn't know.
You know how many messes I could have avoided this last couple days?
It's infuriating. Because not only is it a mess, but you now have less milk to drink.
Yeah. Dude, it's been volcanoes in my microwave during this whole process.
Dude, yes. It's a thing.
Yeah, so now after... You know what I did just before you came? I took...
Also euphemism.
I took a measuring cup, okay, a glass one. I put in my 1/4 cup milk.
You're sounding cooler by the second, by the way.
I microwaved that for 1 minute.
Okay.
Not the full 1:30.
Yeah.
And then I transferred it to a mug and did another 30 seconds to give it a little break to keep it from overflowing.
Why don't you just use a bigger cup?
Because my measuring cup is very small.
Also euphemism. Wow. So, long story, longest ever, did it work?
So here's the thing.
Are we going to title this the milk episode? Because it's pretty much the whole thing.
I think this is very important because there's a lot of people out there suffering right now.
From this conversation. That's for sure.
Listen,
And there is no cure.
Listen, I think I've cracked the code on
lactose. I thought you said life.
Just lactose.
Okay.
Just lactose. Dude.
He's inching his way towards life, starting at lactose.
Because, dude, listen.
It's a thing.
My lactose pills are $15 a bottle, dude.
So that's the reason. It's actually not about having a good time and having dairy. It's about you can't sustain this habit.
Dude.
It's too much.
I'm going to be on the streets.
That's happening regardless. So what happened?
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I read on the internet this one person saying.
So, by the way, that is the beginning of every worst idea in the world. I read on the internet, there's one person saying, is that how you choose? Is that how you make decisions in life?
That's where I start.
It'll explain a lot.
It's where I start.
Right.
But then I do my own experimentation.
Sure, of course.
So this person said that if they have an equal amount of sugar as milk mixed together,
they've made ice cream.
Then they don't have as much lactose problems.
Okay.
They said if they have milk straight, they're going straight to the bathroom.
They're dying from diabetes.
Yeah.
But they don't shit themselves.
It's more civilized.
Okay.
Now the thing is, I know that alone is not enough for me because, as you said, ice cream.
Yeah.
I still have problems with ice cream, even though there's a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
But I thought, let's just throw that in as another helpful thing.
Right.
And it makes it taste better.
Right.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
White table sugar makes my mouth taste funny.
Which takes us back to the whole problem in the beginning.
Exactly.
You come full circle.
Exactly. So I don't want to add that in.
This is noxious.
I don't want to add.
So stevia.
Well, no, that doesn't have. I still want sugar.
You want sugar.
Not just
a
a sugar taste.
Right.
So I've been using maple syrup.
Got it. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So I have not done hot milk on its own.
Yeah.
To know if that solves the problem in and of itself.
Right.
I'm doing hot milk with maple syrup.
Okay.
Now, I put the maple syrup in
Uh-huh.
after I heat the milk. Because I don't want to kill the nutrients of the maple syrup.
Right.
But I bet if I looked on my bottle of maple syrup, it does say, I bet it says it's pasteurized.
Right.
Which means it's already been run through the heat.
Yes.
But why give it a second dose?
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Even though you're pouring it into heat. So really it's all moot.
But it doesn't have microwave rays, dude.
It's not radiation.
Yeah.
It's not getting nuked.
Yeah, it's just temperature.
It's giving it a fighting chance.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And let me tell you, I can handle a quarter cup of hot milk.
Wow, then you're just living the life. It's like Mardi Gras here now.
This is such a game changer for my life.
Right. Yeah, it's gotten worse.
Because there is 2 grams of protein in that quarter cup of milk.
Oh my. Yeah.
And since I'm bulking, I need more protein. Guys, we have new details in the Blippi case.
The scandal.
The Blippi scandal.
The dirty bastard.
Last week we spoke about how Blippi pooped on his friend in a video before he became a children's entertaining superstar on YouTube to the tune of 8.8 billion views. This week we have more details about this legendary video.
Salacious details.
Salacious.
And I quote, "The Harlem Shake meme went viral in early 2013. One person dances to the softer part of the techno song Harlem Shake by Bauer, and the beat drops. The jump cut reveals a whole crowd of people dancing wildly, etc., etc., etc. The entertainer known as Steezy Grossman put his own spin on the meme.
Guys, as a reminder, Steezy Grossman is Blippi.
Is the bastard Blippi. In Harlem Shake Poop. Set in the interior of a sparse bathroom with a shower stall. You see him sitting on the toilet, pants down around his ankles, as all good videos begin. He's wearing a tank top, sunglasses, so basically dressed like Flash in the summer. And for some reason, a bicycle helmet. He gently shrugs his shoulders, rolling his arms to the beat. The beat
He's
drops.
pantsless?
Yes.
Okay.
Pants around his ankles.
Okay.
Yeah. The beat drops and suddenly the video cuts to Steezy standing sideways on top of the toilet seat, fully nude, now except for the helmet and sunglasses.
Wow. Tank top is gone.
He knows how to seduce. On the floor, a friend whose identity is not known leans against the wall on a contorted shoulder stand, his head and neck on the floor, his hips in the air, his legs dangling down. He's also fully nude except for goggles and a swim cap. A black bar has been added over his genitals,
Thank goodness.
blocking out not just his penis and scrotum, but also
But
the
it's
full
very
taint
essence.
and beehole.
Oh, wow. So they got it all.
I'm surprised that they had to say beehole to make this article more palatable to the masses, because everything else is so kosher.
We gotta draw a line somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Literally between the B and hole. After a few seconds of dancing on the toilet, it happens. Italics on the it. Steezy emits an explosive stream of shit. So they put B-hole, but an explosive stream of shit is okay.
They're keeping it classy.
A cacophonous eruption that sends feces splattering across the room and a shotgun-like spray of poo pellets. Shit hits the wall, the glass shower door, the floor, and a sizable chunk hits his intended target, the spreaded cheeked ass of his friend. Steezy giggles and continues dancing, as does his friend. So his friend was dancing in the shoulder stand. For a few seconds until you can hear the unmistakable sound of gagging, though he never stops attempting to wiggle his legs in a dancing motion. His friend is a hero, my friends. It is undeniably, unequivocally fucking hilarious.
This Blippi character, this man, is entertaining your children.
Not just your children. Literally everyone.
Yeah, literally every child on earth watches Blippi.
Loves Blippi.
Loves Blippi. Buys Blippi dolls, goes to Blippi tours where they enjoy a Blippi imposter.
Maybe it's his shitty friend.
Can you imagine? First he takes a crap on him, now he sends him out on the road
To do his crap. Yeah. Did you hear about the dude in Auckland that was like saved on the beach?
Is Auckland a place?
Yeah. I think it's in Australia.
Okay.
Yeah. So he was surfing.
Okay.
And he got in too deep. Kind of like with you and milk.
Yeah.
He got in too deep. And he started getting bashed around by the waves, and he lost his surfboard.
Oh, no.
And he got battered against some rocks. And he tried to protect his head, got battered against the rocks, pulled himself up on some rocks, and noticed that a piece of his leg bone was sticking out of the skin. So he was messed up bad.
Wait, so there's no shark involved?
No shark.
Okay.
But he decides to swim for it, which is a bad idea when you're bleeding out in the ocean because of said sharks.
Well, what's the alternative? Just die in the water?
Yeah, dude. Better than dying by shark.
Well, that's a good point. At least you can die peacefully.
If you're gonna die, you have the choice between getting mangled and marauded by a shark, or just like slowly bleeding out, tanning. You bleed out tanning.
No, dude. If you're gonna go out,
You go out ferociously.
yeah, like make it a good story to tell people later.
No one will know.
Dude, people always know.
They never know.
Dude, parts of his body, the shark isn't gonna swallow him whole, dude.
Meticulous.
Dude, there will be
I
parts
guess
of
his
him.
head will show this part up. Will like.
Yeah,
float to
something
the
will
beach.
end up.
Yeah.
And then they go, oh, those are shark teeth marks.
Yeah. They're definitely not infant marks or anything like that. Yeah.
No.
So he makes it to the beach.
Okay.
And he needs help. And he's like, okay, there might be hikers nearby. And he thinks of the movie Castaway, and he writes help in the sand.
Right.
Sure enough, he gets him found.
By who?
Two ladies walking by saw the help. Well, first he was waving at them. Then they weren't sure what was going on because he hadn't finished the pee yet. So I guess they thought maybe he was a Satanist.
Right.
But until the pee was done, they realized, oh, it's help. And they got the authorities.
But what if those ladies weren't there, but a land shark saw him spell out help, knew he was in distress,
And went for the kill?
went to finish him off?
That would suck. That would be horrible. So instead of that, you should write something like, I have a gun that will kill a shark.
Or just, I'm good.
All good here. Or, I'm a shark. What's funny to me is that he thought of the movie Castaway to help him get out of that mess.
Uh-huh.
How about thinking of every movie that involves the ocean and not go in it for that reason? There's no good ending oceanic movie.
You're not big on oceans.
I don't go in the ocean for that same reason. Sharks did. And nothing good comes from it. So yeah. Lesson learned, start with P.
Isn't it true that you're afraid of sharks even when you're swimming in a pool?
Sometimes I think of a compartment at the back of the pool opening up and a shark coming out.
Right.
This is true. Not while I'm like leisurely swimming, but if I'm doing laps, it crosses my mind. And let me tell you, on that lap, I'm faster.
Why is it that doing the laps brings about the fear of sharks, but not being leisurely?
I think it's the isolation. I think oftentimes, in the heyday, I haven't done a lap for ages, I'd be on my own, the pool all to myself. Whereas leisure, I'm distracted because I'm with people. So you're isolated swimming, and all of a sudden you start thinking, what if there was a shark in this pool? That freaks me out.
Do you remember when... Do you remember when...
Finish it, hit.
Do you remember when you used to try to swim laps near me when I was in the pool as well?
Oh my god, yes. The donkey hop?
I'd pretend you were a dolphin.
Yes. And I'd see him under the water, like a very excited Mr. Burns, and he'd start scampering towards me and try and mount me. Yeah, that was a good time.
So you've always been on a fitness journey.
Never-ending quest.
Because remember, I wouldn't do laps with you.
No.
You'd be doing laps and I would just be...
Yeah. Especially when, like, if it was the summer when the Olympics were on. Oof. I was so about swimming.
And yet, oddly, I'm in better shape than you.
Depends on your definition of better. If you mean frail and broken, dying.
Better cardio.
No.
Stronger.
Not a chance.
Faster.
Never.
Meaner.
Yes. I think we should have a feats of strength or some sort of physical challenge episode. Just about his rest.
It's too cold in here.
We don't have to stay here, you know. We can leave. Is that your problem in life? You think you have to stay here?
Well, all our equipment is set up here.
Dude.
Imagine moving this whole thing to a swimming pool.
Mobile, man. Like when we did it on the road.
Mm.
Like our food videos.
Mm.
You're just trying to look for excuses to not get whooped. Set the events. Let's make that.
You want me to set the event?
Sure, why not? The events shall be in the following order. Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2, and Street Fighter 2
And then
Tournament Edition.
And now is
That time.
of the evening. That we proclaim who shall be Sewer Baby of the Week.
And or revoked.
to unsewer baby status. This particular sewer baby has been very active lately. He's been very eager. In fact, he wants to be part of the sewer baby organization.
Who doesn't?
This week's sewer baby of the week is Chuck Liddell Jr. You were chosen as sewer baby of the week during the live stream right before we filmed this.
That is correct.
And we didn't talk about it either.
No.
I just yelled it out right now.
It was established.
Now, Chuck Liddell Jr. has been asking to be an intern in our organization for a couple of weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
He's been on the live streams, he's left comments on the videos, he's been very active, and then today he gave a very generous super chat
Yes.
that rendered me speechless
Mm-hmm.
and rendered Laser with boner.
That is correct.
Now, guys, I want you to know that any amount touches our hearts. Okay?
But that amount touches my dick.
And what Laser means is for that amount you can touch his dick.
This is also true. Which is part of the job.
So thank you, Chuck Liddell Jr., for your generous super chat, and for everybody else who has ever sent us a super chat. You guys are you're too good to us.
Yes.
If YouTube was a fraction as good to us as you guys are, maybe we'd have more than 4 views.
This is true.
But YouTube hates us.
It's like we did something to a family member of theirs.
It's like we boned YouTube's wife.
It's like we're Steezy Grossman and YouTube is the jiggling friend ass.
No. YouTube is Steezy Grossman. We're the friend getting pooped on.
Now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just trying to create a backstory for why he hates us.
Oh, like we pooped on YouTube.
Became famous, but he will forever be known as the jiggly shit ass.
But we have become famous.
This is true.
So we just crapped on it, that's it.
Yeah. But we really never did that either.
No. This is coming off the rails.
It is, yeah.
That analogy.
Another good analogy. Nothing similar. No.
Anyways, Chuck Liddell Jr.,
Thank you.
you are officially the first sewer baby intern.
Not the last, because he will quit so fast.
Let's make it clear again. This is an unpaid internship.
No benefits.
We don't want you to do anything.
At all.
Okay? We don't know your qualifications. We don't want you to screw up this well-oiled machine.
That is true.
But,
And that's just our thighs. Lube to the max. Always. Welcome aboard.
welcome aboard, Chuck Liddell Jr. And I mean it. He is an official intern.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, if he's applying for a job right now.
He can't because he already has one.
Oh, dude!
You gotta quit wherever you are.
Dude.
It's proof of resignation, dude.
Dude, he's gonna be homeless.
There isn't no moonlighting at this enterprise.
But dude, we don't pay, and he super chats us. So
Well, he should have thought of that before he applied and got the job.
Alright, but if he leaves the internship, I want him to know that you can put this on your resume when applying for whatever job at Wendy's you're applying for, and I will give you a reference.
Yes.
I'm not even joking.
Just play them one of the videos.
One of our videos?
Yeah. This one.
Hey, subscribe to our show, please.
Please, guys, we're so poor. Thank you, Chuck.
Thank you, Chuck, and thank you to everyone. Especially those of you who join us on our live streams every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Pacific Central Time.
It means a lot. No,
No, it's not Central. It's
just
an S.
Pacific.
What's the no? It's PST. What's the S? Pacific Savings
Standard
Time.
Standard time?
Pacific Savings Time.
Does it matter? Can we just say Pacific? But
Can you
properly?
say?
I can't.
Can you?
I can't. So what we've become clear on is that neither of us can say Pacific's time of any sort. Chuck, fix that.
Oh, fix that in editing, Chuck.
No, dude, Chuck, your first job as intern is to find out what PST stands for.
PST?
Yeah.
Yeah, you you said it right.
You did.
You said it right.
Yeah.
The good thing is nobody's watching at this point.
No.
It's a 12-minute average watch time.
Yeah. Unless they just watch the end.
Oh my god, are they watching the last 12
I
minutes?
just want to see if they're going to be Sewer Baby or not. Like, well, they don't usually start off slow. The middle is shit. Let's skip to the back. Skip to the back quarter.
Oh, these headphones are really hurting my ears.
My ears, I want to rip off right
Oh,
now.
are you hurting too?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so that's it, guys.
That's enough.
We're in pain. Oh, keep it sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep it sorry.